save by Sophie Fasol, but it's out to the other wing. Another save by Sophie. And USA now on attack. Reedy at center back, Nordin at right back, and Carvalho at left back. Nordin down to Stewart. Stewart takes the shot and she scores. Tasia Stewart gets the scoring started. USA up 1-0. And turnover. Opportunity for USA to go on attack. And the USA sets up on offense. Mexico is playing a very static 6-0 defense, a little bit different than what the US has seen throughout the competition. They've seen more pressure typically from Greenland and Puerto Rico when they played those two sides. Binta Carvalho gets on the scoreboard. USA up 2-0. Down to the wing. USA defense is there. Pass into the circle. It goes astray, but there was a foul. Mexico will take the ball out at 9 meters. Into the circle runner. She shoots, scores. That's Jacqueline Lopez with the score for Mexico. Score is now 2-1. Carvalho works it in. It's a steal. And Debani Arriaga takes it all the way to tie the score up at 2 apiece. U.S. taking their time on offense. Play catch around a little bit up top. Now the offense starts to flow. Carvalho down to the wing. Maria Valone with the shot, but it's saved. And Mexico now on its. Down to the wing. Shoots, scores it off the post. Number 14, Cynthia Gallegos with the score, puts Mexico in front 3-2. Saga Norden to Carvalho. She shoots, scores. There's a save. Nice play there by Saga Norden to get the rebound and get a shot off. The Mexican player had better positioning, but she was able to get the ball. Unfortunately, the shot did not go in. Another score there by Mexico, and they take a 4-2 lead. Fernando Rivera with the score for Mexico. And Mariti leading the attack for the U.S. She goes in. Back out to her. Binta Carvalho. Maria Valone look for a spot. Take an extra step, and we have a turnover again for the USA. Mexico now on attack. USA is back quickly. And there's a turnover. And we got the outlet pass to Maria Valone. She shoots. A save by the Mexican keeper. Oh, and unfortunately it's downs, otherwise it would have been USA ball. Mexico gets the ball rolling down to the wing, and it's off the top bar. Back to the U.S. Let's see if we can get a secondary break going here. Carvalho at the north end. She goes in, spins. Carvalho recovers it, and will reset on offense. So Norden checks out, and Sifskoff Christensen checks in. And she, unfortunately, is not able to recover before the ball goes out of bounds. A turnover ball. Mexico now on offense. Mexico works the ball around. It tied up, and we'll restart at 9 meters. Ball. Nice stop by Sophie Fassold. And the rebound is covered by Mexico, but they stepped on the line. So turnover ball to the U.S. Slow start for both teams here. Mexico leading 4-2. Christensen into attack, over to Carvalho, to Reedy. She's fouled, we'll restart at 9 meters. Christensen to Stewart. Oh, the errant pass, turnover, followed by another errant pass. Back to the U.S. Valone open. So a great outlet pass by Sophie Fassold there, seeing the opportunity for the immediate break, and a great job by Maria Valone to find some space for the easy fast break goal. That cuts the lead to 4-3. Lots of space for number 10, Fernanda Rivera, and she picks up the goal to make it 5-3. Turnover ball to Mexico. The USA is back quickly as Sarah Gascon pesters the ball at midcourt, giving her teammates opportunity to set up defensively. Nice tie up there by Carvalho. And a goal by number 17, Oh, it is stepped on the line there. Stepped on the line, no goal. So no goal there, still 5-3. And we'll have a foul here and restart at 9 meters. And Julia Taylor enters the game. And it looks like she'll be at her traditional spot down at the wing. Christensen shoots, scores. Nice move there by Sifskoff. Christensen narrows the lead to 5-4. Both sides have been taking their time on offense, feeling things out before they get rolling. Number 5 with the lob shot for Mexico. That's Ana Hernandez with the score, making it 6-4. Christensen moves in on attack to Reedy. She takes the shots, fouled on the play. We'll restart at 9 meters. Stewart back to Reedy to Christensen. Finds Gascon. Nice entry pass and a good finish by Sarah Gascon, making the score 6-5. A breakthrough goal again by number 5, Ana Hernandez. To Christensen, down to Taylor. She's bottled up. Christensen with another shot from 9 meters. Cuts the lead to 6-7. Now we have foul on the play. We'll restart at 9 meters. And a nice save by Sophie Fassold. U.S. now with a chance to tie the score back up at 7. Leading the attack at center back is, believe it or not, a 16-year-old Emma Reedy, just 16 years old. She plays her club handball in Norway, and she is the daughter of former USA player Jason Reedy of California. And on cue, she scores a goal to not tie the score up at 7 apiece. Mexico quick on the break. Fassold's there, though, to save it. Now, a long errant pass, however, to Taylor, and we'll turn it right back over to Mexico. So midway through the first half, the score is knotted up at 7-7. Sarah Gaskin with the got the ball. She had nowhere else to send it, though, toward the goalkeeper. And that's why Mexico gets the ball right back. Opening on the wing. And Demani Arriaga gets the goal for Mexico. Checking into the game now also is number 14, Gabby Martin. She plays her club handball in Quebec. And for Celtic, and she is just 17 years old. She passes it to Reedy, into Gascon. And Gascon couldn't quite get the turn for the shot. Martin to Stewart. And saved by Mexico. Julia Taylor with an opportune steal. But the U.S. doesn't have numbers, so they'll restart on offense. Turnover. Mexico with the fast break opportunity. They're able to pick it up. The U.S. is back in time to prevent the fast break goal. Sana Wheeler has also checked in as goalkeeper. Errant pass into the circle. No fast break opportunity. So right now, the U.S. has a teenage backcourt. 17, 16, and 19 years old. Errant pass. Goes too far out of bounds, however, for a fast break for Mexico, and the U.S. is set back up on defense. And Arriaga picks up the goal for Mexico. And Emma Reedy checks out, and Binta Carvalho checks in for the U.S. Turnover. Mexico on the break. They overshoot the target. The USA sees an opening. Julia Taylor with the opportunity, but a nice save by the Mexican keeper. Great fast break except for the finish. Turnover, USA with the opportunity now. Mexico's back, and we'll go ahead and set up the offense. Turnover. Gabby Martin's there to slow it down. But the fast break is there and goal scored by number 17, Tamara Robles. That lead makes the score 10-7, and Coach Julio Sanz requests a timeout as he sees the lead bulging up here a little bit to 3 goals.
USA 9 turnovers. I'm sorry, USA 7 turnovers. Mexico 9 turnovers. Both Sophie Fasol and number 1 for Mexico, the other Venezuela, had 5 saves.
Yeah. So my statistician here has informed me that we've had a few turnovers here in the first half. 9 for Mexico, 7 for the U.S., and both goalkeepers have had 5 saves. So good performances by both keepers. Both teams seem to be struggling a little bit in terms of their offensive attack. Just not as crisp and as fluid as it needs to be to find openings to score. Carvalho moves in. Christensen now in the center. Reedy with a pass into Stewart, but it's picked up. And we have a step into the 6, negating the potential goal. It was off the post anyway. So a fast break opportunity squandered by Mexico. And Tasia Stewart has actually moved into the backcourt now. Oh, one too many step, but it was a nice steal by Christensen. USA with a chance to counterattack. So Tasia Stewart, a recent West Point graduate, getting some extended action here in this match. Sarah Gascon with the rebound and score. Cuts the lead to 8-10. Julie Taylor's now playing the point on the 5-1 defense. And Tasia Stewart is also out pretty high. Itzel Vargas with a nice move there. Puts the lead for Mexico back up to 3 goals. Christensen to Carvalho, down to the wing, back to Carvalho. And the slap back into the 6 was deemed too much of a pass to the goalkeeper. It was not a great angle shot that Julia Taylor took there just now, but the defense fouled her, and they probably shouldn't have because it was such a low angle shot. But that was a heads up move by Taylor, and it results in a penalty shot and a 2-minute penalty. So opportunity to change the momentum here for the U.S. And Carvalho just starts that right now with a goal, cuts it to 2. And the U.S. will be a man up for the next 2 minutes. Hopefully an opportunity for some steals, some pressure defense, and fast breaks. Mexico tries to work the clock. The referee has called passing play. We got a turnover. Norden picks it up to Christensen. She's got a wide open shot. Down to Taylor and off the post. So good ball movement on the fast break. Now, unfortunately, we just didn't finish it off with a goal. So still some more time in the penalty. Another opportunity for some USA defense to try and pick up a steal. US does extend the defense out pretty high. Turnover. Julia Taylor works it up court. Oh! Another turnover. So a little hectic here on the court at this point. And Binta Carvalho decides to slow down, get things set back up. 5 seconds left in the 2-minute penalty, so the U.S. still has a man advantage. And Mexico's back up to full strength, roughly at the same time that the turnover occurred. So the U.S. not able to capitalize off of the man advantage for 2 minutes. Julia Taylor with a nice steal. Picks it up and finishes it off. Cuts the lead to 1. Taylor's doing a good job of disrupting Mexico's offensive patterns. Another turnover, and U.S. has got numbers on the break. Taylor can't finish it off, though. Pass was just a little bit too long. Mexico counterattacks, and there's just too much space for number 10, Fernanda Rivera, to pick up the easy transition goal. Christensen picks up the loose ball. Carvalho looks to she's fouled, and we'll have a free throw at 9 meters. Carvalho shoots. Saved by the goalkeeper, Valenzuela, for Mexico. That's Itzel Vargas with the goal. U.S. was in a 6-0 defense that time. Did not come out to meet her, and she took advantage of the open space at 8 meters for the goal. Nice pass in from Christensen to Norden. Saga Norden with a nice goal along the 6-meter line. U.S. again extending the defense, putting some pressure on Mexico. And Emma Reedy with some nice defense on the much taller player. Sana Wheeler with the stave. She passes it to Saga Norden, who shoots and scores. Cuts the lead to 1 goal with 17 seconds left in the half. Oh, a nice shot there to end the half by number 25, Lucera Quezada. Able to sneak in a set shot from distance to put the score at 14-12 for the half. So that is halftime. We'll have a 15-minute break, and we'll be back for the second half in a little bit. right, we're back for the second half. Mexico leading 14-12. Error-prone first half. Mexico with 16 turnovers. The USA with 11 turnovers. Might be asking, how is Mexico ahead with that disparity? Well, the answer is the U.S. not finishing up on some fast break opportunities that they had. I don't have the stats on the makes and misses, but Mexico's doing better in that department. Balanced scoring attack for the U.S. 4 players with 2 goals apiece. Sarah Gaskin, Binta Carvalho, Saga Norden, and Sif Christensen, all with 2 goals apiece. U.S. will have the ball to start the second half. And they're going with Julia Taylor at right back, Emma Reed at center back, and Sif Christensen at left back, Tasia Stewart at right wing, and Maria Valone at left wing. Reedy to Christensen. Christensen with a nice shot. Shoots and scores. 14-13. Mexico leading. And in goal for the U.S. is Emily Mermel. One of 5 Norwegians on the U.S. squad. I say Norwegians, they're all Americans. One of 5 Americans playing handball in Norway on this side. Errant shot by Gallegos. And the U.S. can get the second half off to a great start if they can tie it up here. And Marita fouled on the shot. The U.S. will have a free throw at 9 meters. Nice pass into the circle by Reedy. And Sarah Gaskin, the USA team captain, draws a penalty shot for the U.S. And looks like Binta Carvalho will take the penalty shot for the U.S. And a save by Valenzuela. Denies the U.S. the score-tying opportunity. And Reed is now playing the point up top. And Sif Christensen is also coming out a bit. Sarah Gaskin does not like the call. And it's true that the Mexican player did kind of lower her shoulder, drop down a bit. But that's part of handball. If you get your arm and your hand near that face, more often than not, you're going to get a two-minute call. So the U.S. now down a player. Mexico takes the advantage of it, scores a goal on the wing. That's number 14, Cynthia Gallegos, with the goal for Mexico, putting the lead back at 2 goals. U.S. elects to play 5-on-6 as they have for most, if not all, of the tournament. They leave their goalkeeper in. Julia Taylor on the attack, passes it to Saga Norden, to Emma Reedy, back to Taylor. Passive play called now by the French officials. Not a great shot, but we were getting towards the end of the 6-pass rule, leaving fewer options. A nice play there by Ana Fernandez. Extends the lead to 16-13, a 3-goal lead for Mexico. So it's been a costly 2-minute penalty for the U.S. so far. Let's see if they can get one back here, down a man. Emma Reedy drives a lot of contact, but does not get a 2-minute or penalty shot on that play. Mexican player was able to stay in front of her, or stay enough in front of her to avoid the call. Julia Taylor with a little bit of space, but she's bottled up quickly. And Sarah Gaskin is back on. So the U.S. is now back at full strength. Christensen shoots. It's blocked at the line. Gaskin picks it up, but she's bottled up. The passive play is still on. And we'll see if we get another attempt from Christensen. We do, and it's picked up by the Mexican keeper. Down to the wing, and nice stop by Mermo. U.S. counterattacks. Mexico is able to get back and get their defense set up. Julia Taylor draws the foul and the 2-minute. So again, another opportunity for the U.S. to build some momentum here. And Christensen gets a penalty. Goal for the U.S., cuts the lead to 2. And now the U.S. will have a man advantage for 2 minutes. We'll see if they can make some hay out of this situation. Emma Reedy on the point. Nice swim move, but the shot bounces way too early, so the U.S. now has an opportunity. Oh, and it's off the foot, right back to Mexico. Saved by Mermo, but it's right back on the wing to Cynthia Gallegos, and she lobs it over Mermo. Makes the score 17-14 in favor of Mexico. So still some time left on the penalty. And Julia Taylor makes a nice move. That's a tough shot for a right-hander on the right side, but she made the most of the space that she was giving and was able to finish the shot. Foul on the play. Free throw back at 9. Another foul. And I'm a little confused. Okay, Mexico is bringing another player back on. I think they could have brought the player on sooner. And it's Gallegos again with another goal for Mexico.
Number 14, Cynthia Gallegos.
Julie Taylor, nice attack, but she was hung out to dry with no one to pass it to, resulting in the traveling call. Mexico works the ball around. Nice save by Mermo. Pinta Carvalho checks in the game. She'll take over the center back role for Emmy Reedy. Taylor to Carvalho. Back to Christensen. She finds Taylor, but just not quite enough room to break through and score. Kristen, the ball's tipped on the way through, and Mexico's content to bring the ball up slowly and get their offense started. Turnover ball, Valone with the steal. And Mexico's able to cover on defense. Julia Taylor for secondary break opportunity to Norden, but it's denied by the Mexican keeper. Cervantes, she's denied by Mermo. And a little bit of a dry spell here for the U.S. So they need to cut into this 3-goal lead. Tiaja Stewart checks in, and she'll play right wing for the U.S. Herveo to Taylor to Christensen. Down to Valone. She shoots, scores from the wing.
Number 3, Maria Valone.
The shot's wide. So an opportunity here for the U.S. to cut the lead to 1. And Sif Scott Christensen checks out, and Cecily Fossen Brown checks in for the U.S. This will be her first action of the evening. Taylor draws the attacker down to the wing. But Stewart is not able to finish it. Nice save by her by the Mexican keeper. Nice save by Mermo. An unusual sequence of events there as the ball just barely rolled out of the 6-meter line. It was barely bouncing, but Gallegos was able to work it out of the 6-meter and take a shot, but she could not finish it. Mexico with the save on Taylor's shot. Nice save by Mermo. To Benson. Off the coast, off the post. Boy, if you add up the fast break misses, the U.S. Would surely be ahead in this match. At least 3 by my account. And Vargas is fouled by Taylor on the play, and Arriaga will step up and take the penalty shot. Save, rebound, and Vargas is able to score on the rebound. Nice save. Checked into the game. We also got Karen Schultze playing pivot. And as we talked about before, Cecil Brown. And nice play, nice pass by Brown into Schultze, but she's not able to finish the shot. So U.S. giving, Coach Julio Sanz giving multiple opportunities for some players to get some good action here. As Vargas nets the goal, puts the lead up to 4. And we'll get a timeout here to talk about it. U.S. is down 4. And as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, both these teams lost their matches to Puerto Rico and Greenland, so they both have 0-2 records. They're guaranteed to finish either 3rd or 4th, and they're actually going to play each other tomorrow again in a match that will decide 3rd place. So tomorrow's match is more important. Yes, I spoke earlier today with Julio Sanz. Definitely wants to pick up the win, but he also does recognize this is an opportunity to get some of the players on his bench an opportunity to get some action, international match action. Very important for an athlete making their way on the national team to get an opportunity to play in this environment. Even if a championship is not on the line, for these athletes, it's a big thing to play in this match and to represent their country in international competition. Playing a match like this will get some of those nerves out of the way for the next time they play a match. Hopefully with more at stake than what's at stake here tonight. But both teams playing for pride. Both teams definitely want to pick up a win. We've got 14 minutes left. USA down by 4. Let's see if they can mount a comeback. Moa Benson moves through the defense, gets a nice shot off, but she's not able to put it in the back of the net as it goes off the post. Julia Taylor now on point in a 5-1 defense. And we have a steal. Brown to Benson, shoots, scores. Nice fast break work there by the U.S. That was 20-year-old Cecily Brown getting the ball to 18-year-old Moa Benson for the goal. Cuts the lead to 3. Close to a charge there, but they give the ball, the foul on the U.S. Mexico restarts it at 9. Saved by Mermo, but Vargas picks up her own shot and is able to put it back in. Lead back up to 4. Carvalho into Schultze. She's wrapped up, but they were defending inside the 6. And this will be a penalty shot opportunity for Binta Carvalho. And she scores it. Cuts the lead to 3. With 12 minutes remaining in the match.
Number 7, Binta Carvalho.
And Carvalho comes out. Puts a nice clean foul on Gallegos. It's Cynthia Gallegos with the goal, back up to 4. Now the lead for Mexico. Brown recovers the ball. And Carvalho draws the foul. And we'll have a 2-minute penalty. It's off the post. Mexico ball. Gabby Martin now playing the point on defense for the U.S. And that's a goal by Gemma Leal as she breaks through the U.S. offense, puts the lead at 5 goals for the first time in the match. Brown to Christensen. To Martin. Back to Christensen. She shoots, it's blocked. The USA is back in time. No immediate fast break for the US. And we got a pass into the circle. And Karen Schultze was on the side, not behind the circle runner. And net result is 2 minutes and a penalty shot opportunity for Mexico. Save by Mermo. And another save. Nice job by Emily Mermo in goal. U.S. tries to settle down here a little bit on offense. Christensen actually playing center back for the moment. Passive play call. Oh, and a turnover. Fast break opportunity for the U.S. But a nice job there by Cecily Brown. She didn't foul the Mexican player on the fast break, and she gave Emily Mermo a good opportunity to make the save on the fast break. That's something that won't show up in the score sheet. That was a nice play in transition defense. Brown takes the shot, but it's stopped by the keeper. And I believe they either had a foot on the line when they got it. Back to Benson. And Moa Benson takes advantage of the opportunity, sees a lot of space there on the left-hand side of the court, and picks up a goal off of the free throw. Nice heads-up play. It's getting to crunch time here with 7.5 minutes left. Like it was, for a moment there, I thought there was no goalkeeper on the floor for Mexico, but there is. We have 5-on-5 now. As Gallegos is able to lob it over Mermo. Brown to Norden. And she's wrapped up by the Mexican defense. Hey, saved by the keeper, but it's off the side, so USA ball. Sagan Norton comes around. We got a timeout. Timeout on the floor. The score is 24-19 with 6 minutes 26 seconds left. It's crunch time for the U.S. It's still possible to stage a comeback, but time is running out, and 5 goals doesn't leave much margin for error for the U.S. But this has been a great opportunity. The backcourt that the U.S. had in there with Sif Christensen, who is 19 years old, Cecily Fossen-Brown, who is 20, and Gabby Martin, who is just 17 years old. So that's a group of young Americans getting a chance to get their feet wet in international competition in a close match, and they're learning a lot. It's a good thing for USA Team Handball. Carvalho to Deja Stewart. Back to Carvalho. Nice pass into the circle. And the veteran, Sarah Gascon, draws the penalty. And Cecily Fossen-Brown will get an opportunity to score off the penalty shot. But she's denied. It's a momentum changer. Mexico still down a player. And they're back up to full strength, Mexico is. And a nice save by Emily Mermo. Well, 5 minutes, 5 goals. That means the U.S. needs to convert on just about every opportunity. That's a pass to no one. Now Mexico is able to track it down. And the shot's off to the side. USA with a fast break opportunity to Norden. Mexico almost at the steal. USA gets it back. The USA is now 2 circles on offense. And turnover. Mexico, fast break. USA steals it back. A little disjointed on the U.S. attack, but they get the ball back. It's an inexperienced backcourt, but you need to see a little bit more sense of urgency here. Passive play. Carvalho with a sense of urgency scores, cuts the lead to 4. Now, if the U.S. wants to cut its lead, have a chance at winning the game, they need to come out at this point. Mexico content to work some clock. Ball down to the corner, and it's over the line. USA ball. Brown into Schulte. The pass is not caught. Goes over the end line. It's Mexico ball. And now with a 4-goal lead, 2 minutes left, it would seem out of the realm of likely possibility for the USA to come back. Rivera with the shot. It's stopped by Mermo, but foul to be back out at 9 meters. Oh, off both posts. But the rebound goes to Mexico, and there's either foul in a play or a player inside the 6. And Mexico will get a penalty shot opportunity. Stepping up to take it will be Itzel Vargas. And she shoots and scores. The lead is back up to 5 with a minute to play. Pass into Norden. She grabs it, recovers it, and a nice lob shot over the goalkeeper for the goal. Foul on the play. Mexico will take a free throw. 20 seconds left in the match. Down to the wing. Mermo with another save. 7 seconds left, an opportunity for a fast break goal. This is how it will end. 25-21 victory for Mexico. These two teams will meet again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. They'll be playing for 3rd place in the tournament. That match will be followed by the gold medal match at 7 o'clock between Puerto Rico and the Greenland. Brian Corthon will have both of those matches. We'll do the call for both of them. The Greenland Puerto Rico match will have a World Championship berth on the line for this December in Spain. So, final score, Mexico 25, USA 21. I'm John Ryan, and thanks for listening.